how's it going? Just sorry I'm a little late. Just trying to figure things out. Was a bit sick. I had to modify a few things with the overlay as well as like just change some stuff up. I don't know if the chat's working all right. Someone be willing to give it a test. I'll test it as well, I guess. But oh, there it goes. Okay, fantastic. Okay. I hope everyone had a wonderful day so far. Let's boot up the game and get going. Hello. So, did you hear any of that stuff, or was I muted the whole time? Okay. Let's see if I can fix things before getting too into it. All right. Let's get. I don't know if anyone had a chance to check out the reels and stuff. You can hear me now? Okay, great. I was just saying I hope everyone's having a good day, and it's good to see you here. Dice Head, Dragon Head King, good to see you both. Thank you for joining. Yep. So this is the chapter where they are holding some citizens hostage. We have to try to save them before the spider comes down from that mountain and eats the girl. If we can do it, we get a master seal. Wow, would you look at these muscles? I had no idea how much stronger I'd gotten. Why, I bet I could take on my dad or just about anyone. Well, you should, she's a cleric. So, alright. And I had talked with Mini Boss Atlas previously, but he wants to go for the advanced recruit, or just the tier 2 recruit. There we go. And we already did battle prep last time, and Dodger got booed off the stage over there. So we're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep everything the same. And this is Diana's portrait. They submitted it by so, as well as Mini Boss Atlas went through and updated some of the ballots. I don't know if he did all of them. But he did some of them. So the only thing that I'll do different this time is decide who gets that skill book. So let's see who's the lowest skill. Probably should give it to Nessie, just because it's kind of hard for her to hit with an axe anyways. She also doesn't have an iron axe, so let's give her an iron axe. If we have one, great. Everything else looks wonderful. Let's save and then make sure everyone's positioned right. I don't know if I actually did battle prep last time. It doesn't seem like I did. So So what I'm thinking is we're going to take the army, and either we're going to go below this village, or just send a small squad below the village and send everyone up over the mountains that way. Just because all the enemies are hanging out right there. So if we could avoid them, that'd be great. Otherwise we're going to get caught right here. So plan is for Michaela to fly over there. Maybe I'll have Barack go with her. Fluffy needs to be up front, so then he can do his fluffy things. That's Ben, right? Okay, there we go. Let's save and begin. So how's everyone doing? Anything exciting today? I made a, so I have cats, as I don't know if you could tell by like all my cat stuff, but I have cats, and they, I replaced some of their cat scratchers. So I used some Sisal, and I like hot glue, and I made the cat scratchers new again. I didn't do all of them, it was my first time trying it out, so I wanted to just give it a go. So Michaela has really good skill for charm, for like she needs to be near people. So I'm gonna, since I can't get there anyways and going further south isn't beneficial, I'll just go right there. Let's have Fluffy go as far forward as he can. Maybe right here, just straight into the action. Rudius this way. Nessie this way. I guess I'm going for hiding in the woods while I get sandwiched. Maybe I could challenge them with Lalalicious and Poppington. If I'm feeling brave. Not really feeling that brave, but maybe later. So we have Zephyr, we got Lalalicious, Poppington. You already feeling a Fluffy MVP? Maybe. That's up to you guys. So, what do you think about the most deadly, and mostly the most deadly one? I could totally cut it out, if you guys, if anyone doesn't really care about it. But otherwise, I'll keep it in, and I'll try to track the kills. Maybe I'll just give it a try this chapter, and then if it's too much, I'll stop. Alright, so let's see. I should have probably reviewed the units beforehand. Lowest level units are Nessie, Zephyr, Fiddle, Ben. Got it. So we want to give the kill to Nessie if we can. Which we very much can. So I'm going to go over here and get a little bop with Ben. So of the videos that were released this week, anyone have a favorite? Most Deadly might overlap with MVP a lot. You're right. You're very right. That's why I was thinking maybe we just get rid of it, but just simplify. Free up a little bit of space, and then maybe I could move over boot off stage that way. So, first level for Nessie. Solid, solid. Getting some strength. So Barack is the one with the, he has the torch already lit. So what I could do is I could have Michaela go over here, visit that village, and run further. But I'm going to have Barack come as moral support. So Fluffy's in the way. They're going to go for Fluffy. They're not going to care about Michaela or Barack. So I'm going to do that this way, just so then freeze them up. Yes, the antitoxin. Thank you. Very helpful. Sometimes, maybe. We'll see. Go there. I also changed it so the chat stays there. I like it, but if anyone else has an opinion, feel free to voice it. I just think it's helpful to see that you know, I'm not just here talking to myself, but that's the plan at least. So oh, I have barrier staff. Okay. So here's Zephyr. You have 5 defense and shade, so maybe I'm gonna just put you right here. So far so good. Haven't quite faced the enemy, so good job, Fluffy. Looks good there. Thanks, Owlcat. Good level for Fluffy. All the speed is always beneficial. What? You were supposed to be allured, sir. Yeah, this could be bad. So let's fix this for this map. It's Nessie. Nessie's gotten a kill. No one else so far. Perfect, perfect. So plan, probably give this to Rudius. Yeah, that'd be great. Maybe I'm just gonna come over here, bob him. Good point, Dice Head. Yeah, true. But now it doesn't matter. Fluffy has his good friend Ben. A kill for Rudius. And a level. Let's see what you got. HP strength skill. Good. Good, good. Balance you out. How many 9s do you have? 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. Poppington can reach, thankfully. So let's just heal her up before her big battle with the spider. I'm gonna have her solo the spider. That's the current plan. Do something like that. Alright, so Fiddle, you are more defensive than Lalicious, so I'm gonna have you stand here. I have this little cheat sheet. Who am I supposed to have stand next to Fiddle? Michaela. That's not possible, so... And then Zephyr is supposed to stand next to someone that's not on this map. I'm just trying to figure out how I can passively build supports. Let's have Fluffy stand here and look pretty. Maybe give him the javelin. Give this one to Barack. My friend Mini Boss Atlas informed me that Barack is pink on the bottom, and I hadn't even noticed. But he likes it, so it stays. It stays. Big shout out to Mini Boss Atlas for fixing the pallets that were bugging most people, as well as for I think it's chat room with Fiddle. I should pull up my cheat sheet. Alicious is gonna stand here. Yeah, stand there. Michaela, if you could be so kind as to just keep going. With the javelin. Ah! You dare insult Fluffy. Still a hit. Hit's nice. Pull my roster. Good dodge, Rudius. Way to take it. Fluffy's doing his job. Fluffy's the protector. That is for sure. Was that a kill? What did I do? Ah. If only Fluffy cared. Good job, Fiddle. Well, that was pretty unfortunate for Fiddle. He could have totally dodged it. Good thing that is a flying horse and not a normal horse. That would have been not so good. Is Fluffy going down? Is that what we're seeing? Come on, Fluffy, you can do it. Yeah, this is like, if I had a thief or something, some kind of vision, but right now, this is a really bad place to be. Really bad place. So, I'm glad I have Barak in a better spot. I'm gonna have to use this Regal bit, and then I'm gonna have to kill a soldier furthest in the back. Those calves are spawned in over here, and they're gonna be here where we are within a turn. I should have gone more north. But Boppington, the biggest threat is this shaman. So we just gotta get rid of the shaman. Heal Fluffy? Don't worry, I will. I will. But Ben has to attack last because Ben has passive healing for everyone. He's the real team player. So let's send Barak in. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Do I back Michaela up just to provide the passive boost? Let's look to see how everyone else is. Only 14 stars. Only 14. Okay. So let's look at them. Got an Iron Blade, Iron Lance, Iron Blade, but he crit on Fluffy, by the way. So he could be better, could be worse. So what can I do? I want Nessie to contribute, and I want her to kill... Could she just kill this knight? Not without assistance. Could have Zephyr stand here and kill the knight. That'd be good. Thank you. Alright, let's keep going. So that means I should have Lalalicious do this one. Ooh, look at that! 7%. 7%. It's like a crit. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. So Lalalicious could even go up here and get rid of that guy. Or this one. So let's have Rudius go and try to take care of this one. But he'd need backup, so maybe before he goes I'd have Ben shoot that guy. Let's have Fiddle move here. Take care of that shaman with the guaranteed hit. I love sword units. Sword units are so good with their accuracy. They don't have as much damage as the others, but they're very accurate. Alright, so Nessie's gonna come up here and not double, but probably not get hit. What can Barak do? Barak is good. He'd do alright there. He'd do alright, unless he got crit. But I think once that guy's gone, could he move one further? No. No, he couldn't. I could pass him the hand axe if Nessie were to miss or whatever. Because Boppington could come up and do some serious damage. So let's look at Ben. Ben has 6 defense. Yeah, that's my best move because I need to do that. Ideally, I'd want Ben right where Rudius is, or maybe where Fiddle is. because I want him to heal both Fluffy and Fiddle with his Breath of Life, which is going to give Fluffy like 5 HP, Fiddle 4. So I could go way over here, but that's pretty deep. So these are the cat, and he's not a frontliner. If he were to shoot this person, would she be able to finish him off? No. No, she wouldn't. But Lalicious can. I'm gonna do this first, just to make my things easier. That's what he can do to contribute. Nice hit. Right. Just 2 people left. This guy's got the big blade. He's gonna come for Fluffy. I should heal Fluffy. I could move. I could always rescue Fiddle to move that, make that space clear. Boppington does have a heal staff, and a mend, and a barrier. I was hoping to not have to attack with Rudius right here, because he could get hit. So maybe I'm going to attack with him here with the Killer Lance. Oh yeah, that's the move. Definitely the move. There we go. Ah, I forgot. Now what's Ben gonna do? Curses. So let's see. I'm gonna heal Fluffy. Fluffy needs... How much would that do? Let's just see what it does. It's okay, he has a vulnerary. I really wish it had like a forecast of how much healing it would provide. That would have been nice, really nice. Okay. So we need to put them right here. With that mage gone, no one's gonna kill Fluffy. He's fine. So I'm gonna body block off Fiddle's left and right. Because I think there's a soldier over here, so he'd do okay against it, but Brock should be in position, and he has the torch, so I'm gonna use it right here. Plus Kanto, so he can see what's coming. Yeah, Fluffy's fine. He'll be good. Poison Axe is nothing too crazy. I'll just move him out the way, because then they can't even touch me. I think he has Javelin, actually. Nope. Alright. Adios. Yeah, Ben, you have to stay here. I think that's the safest spot for you, but I can't see on my left flank, or the west flank. Poison. Good dodge. Good dodge. And a level. Strength and speed. There we go. Another good dodge. I just love Provoke. It's such a good skill. On the right unit. You need to have it on someone that can like take a hit, otherwise you're gonna be really out of luck. Kill for Fluffy. I think that's his second kill. If anyone has a different count, just let me know. I was trying to get things situated, so I might have messed up a little bit. Good dodge. Didn't want them to touch your armor. everything's going okay so far. We do have quite a lot exposed right now. So if there are any more units in this section, we might have a unit death. But so far, I think it's looking good. Have her go over here for solo combat. There you are, Spider. And I think she has the antitoxin too, which, it's better than nothing. So this is the Cavalier Lance, Javelin Sword, Iron Sword, Halberd, and Poison Axe, Bow, Mend. Sadly, I don't have anyone that can steal, but I could still take that elixir. Let's go up here and have Zephyr do something. That's probably too deep, I just want to see what happens. I'm definitely going to have Barak go this way and take care of this guy. Nice. There were more of you. Okay, sword, javelin. Right. So I think I'm going to keep Fiddle over here, and I'm probably going to use him on one of these axe peoples. Probably the one with the halberd. If I do that, I can have Ben move. Yeah, I'll figure it out. Zephyr going in for the poke. Yeah, me too. Me too. Bringing Helena on here, she would have been toast. Free kill for Fiddle. Number 2. Thank you for the axe. I think I'm gonna have Lala Licious go this way aggressively. If he did 1 more damage. Let's see. Could always have Ben just poke here, but who would he poke? Probably that one. Before doing that, let's see. This guy has a sword, so let's have Rudius. If Ben were here, I need him within 2 spaces to have the effect, so there is not good. But I definitely want to take care of probably... Let me just drink some of this. There we go. Okay, here's the plan. I'm gonna go over here, attack this guy. And then I'm gonna follow up with Nessie probably. The ones on the north are gonna be distracted with Fluffy. Fluffy can just distract them, but we need to take care of all these guys over here on the west flank. Can you hit? Maybe 69%. It's not bad. But Boppington definitely could. There we go. Come on, Boppington. Nice, thank you. Much appreciated. Speed and resistance. If I have Ben go over here and then loop that one, I think that'll be enough for Lalicious to sneak over, stand here, and attack. So let's do that. Trying to minimize their retaliation possibilities. Another kill for Lala. Wow, that axe is pretty fancy. Just noticed that. HP and strength, good. Not quite the 999 department, but 9666. So that's fine. 999. Right, so I could damage her and make her run away. I could have Fluffy, because then someone else would go for Fluffy here. Maybe they'd pivot around. Ben has Shade, doesn't he? Yes, okay. So he has Shade. She has Shade. She doesn't. And she would get wrecked. So instead of doing that, let's just stand here and try to get that guy to run away to free up that space so they pivot and do like a circle thing. And then Fluffy gets to take as much damage as, not take, but like, you only have one javelin toss. Maybe I just get rid of this one. Thank you. Elixir, nice. So the one with the most kills now is Lalolicious or Fluffy. So let's put Fluffy. More resistance defense, and I think that was speed. What's his speed growth? It's doing great. Oh, and he has Boon. So when he gets hit by that poison axe, that's why he's not taking any damage. Nice dodge. I think this is probably the most I've seen a FE8 healer actually heal. I don't think they heal until they're below like 50% HP. The enemy is enjoying some passive healing. Let's have you start chasing me. Let's go on an adventure. She has healing items, she'll be fine. There are no other speeders up there. Iron Blade. Javelin. I could have Barak finish this one. Because he's Cav, he'll be fine. He'll catch up. And then just have everyone keep pushing forwards. Northeast. Good kill for Barak. Okay. Gonna have Fiddle go over here, get the kill, so I'm gonna... Do I give it to Ben though? Maybe not. If I have him attack here, he can heal Fiddle. Awesome. Let's do it. HP? That's okay. Can't win them all. Gotta get rid of this soldier. Fluffy, if you would be so kind, I probably should have attacked with you first. They're just a nuisance. They must go. I don't really need the Killer Lance anymore, but it does do some nice damage. So let's... It's a 9 plus maybe 3. Let's just start with the maybe. Nice. Nice. Today was a bit of a rainy day today. There's like four things of thunder. That's about it. But other than that, it was gloomy. Iron Lance for Rudius kill. And a level. Nice. HP, skill, speed, defense. Also notice the palette change. I think she'd be fine. She's got shade. Who has the most res? I'm pretty sure that it is Boppington. Let's see, first round. Starting strong. Solo combat. Level up. Let's see what you got. You have some good stuff. You have good stuff. Not HP, but kind of expected Pegasus Knight. Got to fill the stereotype. Is that a crit? Wow. It's like 1.5% possibility right there. If it was 1 RN. The game's 2 RN, so it's slightly different. Let's check out who has the most res. It's Boppington followed by Zephyr. Pretty big gap between them. As well as the most defense. I'm gonna guess it's Fluffy. Followed by Rudius. Second crit on him? Yeah, he's a crit magnet. Got 10% luck growth, so he's gonna be getting crit a lot. Provoke Boon. I'm thinking of him kind of as like, depending on how much leadership we keep in the army for endgame, he might not be able to hit anything. So, we'll see. Run this way. While I'm here, I might as well look at the levels. Who's the closest to leveling? Nessie needs it. So if I can give this Archer or the Priest to Nessie. I think Priest is a possibility. Yeah, let's just do that. Sweet. Like in the stripes. Should I have Ben do a Archer battle while Fluffy distracts him? Or we just pinch him? Yeah, gotta get Ben some XP. I really enjoy the bond, the passive healing, it's nice. Here's your chance. First kill on this map for him. So where is... Should I lead you a little further? Let's go right here. I could try attacking with the javelin, but it's like less accurate, as well as it reduces my dodge chance, and she needs to dodge, so I'm okay with just enemy phasing her. Enemy phasing the things, you know, the speiders. So I want to have Boppington next to Lalicious. They would make great support partners. So let's do that. And then I want Fiddle next to Michaela. They're gonna have to do long distance right now. There's a little bit of an issue with their connection. And then Zephyr, not on this map. So I looked at the different like potential bonuses from pairing up, and that's why I'm sitting people next to certain people, just because it makes it, it'll help them out. It helps cover their weaknesses or enhance their strengths. Oh, I totally forgot about him. But that's okay, you can go for Barack. He's more than happy to help you with your suicidal tendencies. Going for the strong, beefy centaur. Let's get some more vision. Maybe right here? Hello, everyone. Who dis? Okay, so this is the boss. They got randomized into a phantom. Phantoms start with 1 HP, so I think he moves. I'm pretty sure this boss moves, but he has also part of the randomization. He just got messed over. He's got fortress defense, demyocyle. I don't really know how to say that word. Indoor fighter. Pretty strong, like, strength and defense, but one hit, that's all it takes. This is the thunder, so let's see. You have like no resistance, so do I I don't need to sacrifice Fluffy. I just need to give him a barrier. It'd be nice to give Michaela a kill before the map ends, but not mandatory. And I want Fluffy to be standing next to Fusion, but Fusion's not here right now. Fusion's just a bit busy. Running for his life and all. That view here. Yes. Yes. Yes, it is. So, just that's how it was randomized, and that is just the way it is. So seeing them, and seeing that she doubles, I'm going to try to go for it on their turn. Because if she gets the monster too weak, it's just going to run away. It's not going to try attacking, so it's better for them to attack now. I think Fiddle here. Let's have Ben here. Passive healing. Good dodge, good dodge. Ooh, and a crit. There we go. That spider's yours. Cannot escape you. Yeah, boss is randomized bad. This is the only one that's like that. I don't know why I threw in the phantoms as a boss class, but I did. I figured it was a player class that someone could do. Like, you can make a phantom. That's what Edge is. So they start like that. They just start super weak. They're power level 2 though, so they gain XP faster. And I gave them some pretty sick promo gains because they start off so weak. Good kill from Michaela. Now these villagers will be fine. Save the child, save the older sister maybe, and the father? I don't know. They don't really specify. Got it. So maybe what I'll do is I'll have Fiddle run over, and I could probably have, well, the boss has to come to me, and so I'm gonna just have it come to me. The one with the highest resistance is definitely Wappington. Wappington can do it from here. Alright, so anyone have any suggestions for MVP? Just start putting it in the chat, and then when we finish the map, which will be soon, the end is imminent, that's who I'll put on the voting board. So I need at least 4 names. I can tell you that Lavalicious has gotten 3 kills, Nessie's gotten 3 kills as of now, Rudius has 3, Barak's 4, Fluffy has 3, Fiddle has 3. But without Michaela, we'd be in big trouble over here with the side bonus objective, so things to keep in mind. Let's just have you here, and then we'll give that boss a little bit of a boon. Oh, there you are. Hello. I think these two support. Who was I supposed to have Ben next to? Barak. It's true. Yeah, there's a lot of big contributors on this map. Yes, we made it this far. Grr. Must I do everything myself? So if he had HP, he would be a pretty difficult, not difficult, he'd be a decent boss, but he just doesn't have the HP stat. And then the final kill for Fluffy. Right, so HP and strength. Let's throw up that poll. Just a second. Chapter 6 MVP. And we're going to add in Fluffy, Brock, as well as Nessie. I'm going to throw in Michaela just because I think Michaela did a fantastic job with that side objective. And she soloed the spider. I think the spider could have potentially killed her. Right, got the Master Seal. Oh no, your father. Save here. I'm going to update that chapter counter before it is too late. So, anyone have a favorite unit for that last map? If you had a favorite unit's performance, now's the time to do it. I'm probably going to read this like overworld stuff because I know for my wife, she's never played this game. So, rumors say that Ephraim has been defeated and taken prisoner. Now Lala-licious must find a way to rescue his brother from beneath the enemy eyes. Lala-licious' company rushes toward Castle Renval, where Ephraim is being held. Surrounded by lakes, Renval is a natural fortress, all but unassailable. A lone bridge held by the enemy is its only entrance. Lala-licious has only one choice. Lala-licious decides to confront Grotto soldiers head-on. Alright, so let's close that poll. End it. Oop. And it looks like Barak's winning the MVP with 2/3 of the votes. So Barak has to come out on this map. And I realized I accidentally skipped Zephyr having to come out. So Zephyr has to come out too, because I benched him when he was supposed to be on the field. So I'm going to get rid of this deadliest, and I think just simplify my life. So who do you not want to see out there? Who that was deployed last chapter took up too much of the spotlight, or you just don't think would do good on this map? Put it in the chat, and I will choose one of those units. I'm going to do like initial battle prep with inventory management. Just get everyone who I think is going to get deployed ready to go. Currently, Dodger's not on the bench anymore. He doesn't have to be, and like he can't be benched again like this. So I'm going to just put a placeholder. Got it. Just a text message. Who needs an iron axe? Nobody really needs an iron axe, so let's just put that in the supply. Is it better if I have it be a vote? Just so it's like more anonymous. Don't feel guilty for trying to boot someone else's unit off the team. I could certainly do that. Don't really need that torch anymore. I'm probably going to bring Dodger out to show off his stuff. Love the growth potential. Don't need that antitoxin, probably won't need it ever. Annie was on the bench, Ziana was on the bench, so maybe I give them something. Train them a bit. Ziana's going to be really helpful next chapter. Or any chapter with treasure potential. Let's see if I have a heal staff. I got 2 for you. Bench Fiddle. Any other thoughts? So here's Fiddle. He did only level up HP. Maybe he needs a little bit of time to think about it. I don't know. HP is a great stat. I think it's just average odds, so let's go and make it so then I'm going to unselect everyone, and and then I'm definitely going to select the MVP of the last map. So Barak, Zephyr, and then let's look see what this map contains. So there's a potential ballista I could use. Really no one coming from over here in the north, so I could just send 1 or 2 people right here to have them take care of them. They actually come to you, so I don't have to go that far. And then I can lure them out one at a time this way. So I think what I want is probably not Fluffy, because Fluffy's slow and I don't want to drag this out. So I want Nessie, Rudius. I'm going to bring Helena because have Helena Dodger combo. Barak goes well with Ben. And then who else? I think Michaela's good for utility. Maybe I bring these 2 out. So Fiddle's benched. Yeah, let's do Annie and Ziana. I gotta think leadership stars. Leadership stars. Michaela has 2. Fiddle has none. Bobbington has 3. These 2 have no leadership stars, so maybe... You have a lot of magic, so even if you were benched, you'd still be able to catch up. So maybe... Because I need the leadership stars for the bonus hit and avoid. It really helps out Dodger. But then there's also Poppington. Alright, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep Poppington out, give that Fenrir... No. You can't use that. Barrier. Mend. There we go. Everyone else. Bow. I have 2 bow users. Interesting idea. Oh, this looks great. This looks great. So let's check the map. Put everyone in the right spots. So Barak is fast. He'll be fine back there. Gonna put them right here. Gonna put this like here. That looks good. Let's begin. So Fiddle got booed off stage. Hearing no other votes or nothing like that. So that's that. You can go here. How do you do with no assistance? Well, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Will Barak be able to promote? Yes, there's a promo gains and like he'll turn into Malduin. Only has 1 path, but he will be able to promote. He's level 10. I'm not going to pre-promote. I mean like early promote. I'm not a huge fan of that. I'm gonna keep him with the Slim Lance just for the crit possibility. Gotta boost it. He has a skill. Look at that, everyone. He has skill and defense and resistance. Look at that. Whole new unit. Whole new unit. I'm gonna have... There's an axe and a mage. So let's have Barak take care of them, and then he can come back. Maybe Barak and... Who's supposed to be with Barak? Ben? There you go. So buddies. Ziana and Zephyr. Lalalicious is gonna be lonely. No friends. Poppington is not here. We're under attack. Rouse yourselves. General Volter's adjunct. Lord Torado has blah 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 blah. I forgot to review the boss. Man, dying over here. So that was a good. This is like Dodger after becoming a base class. 12 the kickstart down the wrong tube. 1 sec. Hopefully that actually mutes my mic, otherwise I apologize for hacking in everyone's ear. Making me a little watery-eyed. Okay, Ziana, let's see what you got. Okay, there we go. I think that was it, that one. I feel better now. So, have you move at the bottom of this swirly thing. And that's an axe, so maybe we have... Nessie do it? Time for a drink? That's what caused the problem. Drinking kills people. Sure, there's like a direct correlation between drinking any kind of liquid and dying. But there's all, that's just taking statistics out of proportion if you wanted, but you're worried about Dodger against sword users? Dodger is a lance user. Oh, I see, because they're gonna hit him. Should have checked. 65. A slight chance of death there. Let's make it smaller. Well, Mini Boss Atlas, if you're watching, just look away. You don't need to see it. Here we go. 2%. Thank goodness. Could happen. I'm not saying it wouldn't. Just would be very unlikely. Alright. So I need to try to feed Ben kills. That would be ideal. Except Barak doesn't really care about sharing. Barak's all about getting the kill himself. So let's go over here. He might need to. That mage is deadly. So can I hurt the mage? He has shade. He doesn't. But he has Vantage, so... Vantage pass. Let's just have him sit here. Look pretty. Ben, move over and shoot. Get a little bit of XP. Brock's gonna get the kill anyways, but... This way Ben can at least level up before the mage comes. And res. That's what you needed, Ben. You needed that. Ziana? Do I back up though? Because if I go forward, I don't want to step on their trap tile, which is right where they're standing. That line is a no-go. Whoa, what just happened with my chat? I don't know if anyone else saw that, but it kind of like did a... just reeled right through. So since the mage is there and the mage is going to be attacking, I'm going to just instead have Zephyr. Oh, I have Helena. Helena can tank the mage. Doesn't really matter where I go. Helena has fantastic resistance. 11. So not standing there. So let's just stay right where they are. Maybe I have one person move up a little bit. We could take a hit. Do I have a javelin? I think Fluffy used up my javelin. That's why he's benched. No, there's another one. Okay. Are we gonna do chapter 8 today? I plan to. You stand here. not great, but you'd be fine. You stand here, and you stand here. You're not going to go for Rudius, but just in case. I know barrier's like precious, but yeah, I don't really know what's what caused it, but and they're not supporting each other yet, so no. Ah! Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Is that bad? No, that's fine. Okay. Butterfingers. It's okay. Nessie was just a little grabby there. It happens. Good job, Barack. Really using that provoke on Helena. Here's drink option number 2. Ooh. Could be worse. $14. I move him up. So if I attack with Ben, he would probably not die, but let's just worry about this down here first. So Rudius needs to be put back down. Gotta put him down. Maybe I just have Dodger do this. Let's see it. Strength speed, lock, capped speed, level 2, pseudo soldier. So he wouldn't die from the bow. Do I bait the mage closer just to do that? So 14 damage. Probably not. Let's just move over here. Gotta put him down. That was a foolish thing. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna hope that he misses, and then I'm gonna go for it. Maybe if I stand here, where would he stand? He'd probably stand on that one, which would cause problems, but yeah, you guys can just stand next to each other. Because even if Ben was on a forest tile, that'd only be like a 43% chance to hit to do 13 damage. It's not great. I want him to miss first. I could have had Rudius give Dodger the javelin, but it's okay. I'm actually not going to dodge the ballista. I'm just going to have Helena go in and tank it, because she has provoke, so Michaela doesn't have to worry about the ballista at all. At all. Good dodge, good stuff. So I'm probably just going to do this. Push the Barak button. Ah, the pure water. Okay, run! He's gonna chase you. So, well, I could have had Ben go this way. Cool. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have him go this way. So whoever's here is going to get hit by that axe unit, and then whoever... So let's You are not the fastest Falcon Knight right now. Pegasus Knight. It's probably because you're just level 5. So let's have Nessie come over here. Hit him with the double iron. And then that sets it up for Michaela. Or for Diana. But I think Michaela, because I already gave her a stat booster. If I have Zephyr stand there, he'd take 6 damage? Nope, more than 6. Would he get crit though? Maybe. I see a lot of luck dump stats. On my frontline units. Well, I guess not a lot. It's just the ones I was looking at. You stand here. I'm liking Diana's accuracy. That's some nice stuff. Ooh, a talk convo. Maybe I have Dodger stand here. But would that open? Yeah. I could just have Zephyr be here. I'd love to give him some XP. It's just not happening. I have my units too stacked on top of each other. Alright, let's stand up and wiggle a little bit. By stand up, I mean just sit up. Don't want to show off my my pajama pants. Good job, Rudius. So I would love it if Helena could be there, but I'm worried that Helena would just die. Because then the support convo, and then it'd make it so Dodger wouldn't die. Sorry. There we go, because, well, I think right now he's fine. But if I give him this, then he'd definitely be fine. So maybe what I could do is I could rescue Zephyr out of the way. Oh, they're not supported yet, are they? Whatever. Whatevs. %0 chance to hit. Does she have pass? Sweet. Speed and resistance. I think Res is her build. Res is her damage. Okay, Ben, let's go back up here. Gonna use that ballista to get kills on those soldiers. Brock, you're gonna help just plop them there. Same amount of turns anyways. Here you go, go over here, move, and then you move up here. Yeah, that's fine. Being the pack mule, I don't remember who you're carrying, but let's just, I think it's Zephyr. Let's put them here, and then I want Helena to talk to Dodger, so let's put Dodger right here. Hello. Ross. Bad. There we go. Let's have you stand here. Phew. This is probably my least favorite spot right here. Just not my favorite. The mercenaries aren't a big deal, it's that mage. We could provoke the mage into attacking Helena right here, but then Helena would also be getting attacked by this ballista if she stood on that space. So what I could do is I could just have Helena here, and I want her to barrier whoever's going to be. Well, I don't have many uses left of barrier, so she's going to stand here. And then if I could put Dodger on that tile, that would be ideal. So maybe next turn. I think he has the best shot of not just getting wrecked. So moving everyone up. If I have Rudius stand right here, he can bait in those people. And then I'm going to want Michaela positioned in a way so she can buff both of them. And don't worry, Ballista won't get her. The Ballista's busy. So I can position my units in a non-traditional way. There you go. Now you can run off and do your own thing. Good dodge. Another good dodge. You're right, Alley Cat 2016. There's going to be a lot of new units coming up as soon as we do the route split, as soon as we start it. So if you want to get a unit in, it is not too late. We're definitely accepting. And that's what a whiff. So I'm going to have Zephyr stand here, fire him. You're fired. Ziana is going to stand here. Pew pew. And I'm not going to give the kill to Dodger, because I want Dodger to go forward a little bit and bait the others. So I'll probably give the kill to Michaela. And a crit, style him. Style. I think mini boss fixture palette looks different to me. If not, I blame my color blindness. Right. So if I could have Helena here, that would take care of the mage. Unless this dude blocked. Well, I don't want him to be able to get to her. So that guy's a no-go. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I have him stand here, that would block it for the mage. It defeats the whole point of the thing. Whatever. That's fine. They're still gonna get shot at. Don't worry. There's... Oh no, Michaela. My flaw. It'll be okay. Rudius. I think he could just tank it. So 10, 13. So let's have him stand here. Block out the sword dude. Protect Zephyr. Put Nessie right here to support. Get Lalalicious into an easier spot to move, maybe. Yeah, right there. Man, it must be the sugar or something. Sugar in the drinks. Who knows? Probably gonna text my wife and ask her if she could fill up my water cup. Just so Or maybe I'll just step out for a minute after this map, fill up some water, take a little break, stretch. This is already map number 2, isn't it? Flying. Okay, Ben, show us. Going for the higher hit percentage just for you. There we go. Goal is for Ben to kill that soldier. Just that one. Dodger's doing good work. And because the soldier moved here, the mercenary, plan was a success. Plan attack Helena. Now let's see if I have Michaela go out there. Might not be the best thing. So let's try to get rid of that dude. I'm gonna just use Dodger to get rid of that mage. It's the safest choice. With his 15 HP. He doesn't need HP. He's got speed, luck, strength. That's it. That's all you need. Plus leadership. Fantastic leader unit. Renais. Good job. She's been doing a lot of supporting in this map, so probably gonna have her and Rudius go up here, take care of this business up there. It's a little redundant. Go take care of those people. Good shooting. I don't know if anyone's tried archery. It's a lot of fun. Huge fan. I was thinking about getting like an archery target in my backyard, as well as a bow. It's always been one of my goals, because I would go to like scout camp and do archery there. Just kind of hasn't happened yet. There we go. I haven't coughed all day, and then I must be something in that kickstart. Yeah, archery is a lot of fun. I'm not a huge golfer or anything like that, but archery, that's exciting for me. Rudius, come over here. Javelin, and then I'm going to use Nessie to go and swap it out for Stone Lance, probably. As well as, well, yeah, Slim Lance, because they're going to go for Helena. As long as I keep Helena within range of that archer, that's what they're going to do. So he has... Lawlicious hasn't really seen combat this chapter, but Lawlicious is quite an advanced level compared to everyone else. Maybe I'll have him bait. You can stand on that mountain. It's for funsies. So I'm gonna try to do that. Yep, that's the plan. So giving Charm here for Nessie and for Lawlicious. I probably should have had it for Helena, but it's too late. Choices have been made. Diana can go here just in case. Either party, more than happy to help support. Ooh, they hit the final one. 1 of 4. And they got Nessie too? That's okay, she doubled. She doubled. She'll be fine. It's a triple hit turn. That's pretty exciting. Pretty exciting. So let's see if I can like make... I'll worry about that later. Run, 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 run. So let's have Rudius come over here. Oh, I'm gonna back up Nessie and... No, Nessie can just go over here. She can get this kill. There we go. There's no combat animation because ballistas don't have that in the base game. And that was a fantastic level up. Fantastic. She has a leadership star too. Probably going to keep Nessie in the army for long term. At least plan to. Crazy things happen. Ziana, here you go. We're stealing for the team. Spent a whole chapter just picking chests. Strength. Maybe she's just a little feisty about it. She's still a little upset. In her premiere chapter, all she did is hit walls. Steal chests. It makes sense. Wrong one. There we go. Heal him up. So Dice said, what kind of archery do you enjoy? Do you use like a recurve bow or... I can't remember the other one right now. There's a longbow, recurve bow, compound bow. What's your preferred style? I've used mainly compound bows. My brother had a recurve bow for a while, so that was pretty fun too. He had some targets in the backyard. I grew up on a very rural spot, so just was able to do it in my backyard. There's Lala. I probably could have baited him in with Zephyr, because I think Zephyr has the same amount of defense as Lala. No, Zephyr has more defense. Zephyr will be there for moral support. Gonna have Barak move here. Alina right here to heal Barak. Gonna stay there. Have one more shot. Maybe Ben can snipe him, or at least weaken him a bit. So this chapter is definitely coming to a close. The rest of this should be easy peasy. Could always just cheese it. Been using a compound bow. Nice. It's a good one. It's a good, like, I'd say it's just a good all-around bow. Got it. Ben, if you would be so kind. Final shot of the match for him. So he'd have to run. Can't walk on water. I think I'm going to try to give Zephyr this kill, so let's set it up. How would I do that? Michaela, run up here. Michaela attack from here, I mean. There we go. We got Zephyr. Nice. And just enough XP. Magic and defense. So going for that frontline mage, HP magic defense. And then let's move... do we have an arch battle? Probably not. Just keep using Lala-licious as bait. Pretty sure he likes it. Gotta lead the army from the front, right? That's how he earned all 5 of his leadership stars. Yeah, I definitely need to go get just normal water, not this stuff. I'm gonna just ignore Ben. Ben can stay there. I'm gonna have Nessie run over. Get the kill? Would that be bad? Anyone close to leveling up? That's what I'm gonna go for first. Helena can just level up passively. Brock. Rudius wouldn't be able to reach, so let's just double check that again. Maybe Lalicious, he has been baiting him, so move up here, at least get XP. I'm surprised Lalicious doesn't double. Get Zephyr in there. So this is the boss, this is Murray. I meant to look at him earlier. He has a Steel Bow, Poison Bow, Master Seal, got randomized into a Bone Walker, as well as the stats. The stats are randomly distributed as well by the randomizer. So Desperation and Arms Thrift. And has 9 defense, 1 leadership star. So let's... I might as well give it to Michaela. There we go. I could have Barak run up for the boss. Helena, if you could be so kind. And then I have one more with Nessie, so Helena will definitely level up this chapter if she hasn't already. HP skill speed. Good job. Alright. I think these two are supposed to stand next to each other. What? I gotta quit pushing the buttons. Just stop pushing those buttons. Yes, highly abusable boss. Hi. Look at that, what a nice compliment. They got C support. I haven't changed any of the text really, so if people really want me to, maybe, but like, it's a lot of work. There's a lot of text. I'm not very good at the text editing business. I'm more about mechanics and stuff. Not really cars. I try with cars. I can do oil changes. That's about it. Oil changes, maybe brakes if I have the right setup. Oil filters. So let's have Michaela start wailing on this boss. I'm not gonna just, I'm gonna try to kill him. It's gonna take a while. They're on a throne. No, they're on a gate, I believe. Yeah. So they have 12 defense. So I can't really abuse it in standard sense. No, you don't need that. There you go. I'm gonna probably do like rescue. I'm gonna attack, rescue, swap, someone else in, attack, just because I don't want to be here all day. So if you could put your recommendations for MVP of this chapter, just let me know. Now is the time to do it. Michaela can be here for passive boost. I think Nessie can be rescued, but Rudius is easier to rescue for some reason. And I don't really have any. I only have Barak who could rescue people and move them out the way, so I'm gonna not be able to do that too many times a turn. Like in Nessie. Wow, Zephyr just destroys that boss. Alright, Any other votes? It could be unanimous. Nessie, Nessie, Nessie. Wow. Nessie, Nessie, Nessie. Anyone who has a contrary opinion. I think I'm not going to say it is decided. Okay, it is decided. You're correct. Can I heal anyone? No. 99. Ah. Okay, I'm not even going to throw the vote up because 3-1. There are very few in the chat, so let's just do it that way. Keep it simple. Second MVP for Nessie. Good job, Nessie. Yep, forgot to replace your portrait for this cutscene. That was Evanson, by the way. So Evanson was at the castle. As the title says, it's a trap. So, and more Evanson. Ah, it's a trap. Well, my cat just like decided to do cat things and freak out and try to kill me. No. Princess. Yeah, it's Princess Lalicious to you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little break right here. Be right back in a minute at most. All right, see you guys in a bit. All right, hello everyone. I am back. So let's start discussing who gets booed off stage. Okay. Look at the map. So we're trapped in here. They closed the bridge off over here, and there's some knights room. Visit the boss, Boss Torado. It's randomized into an entombed, as well as they have crit boost, fortress defense, and gamble with an elixir. So Ephraim and pals are going to spawn in over here on the west side, southwest. We can only have 9 units, it looks like. So Nessie is the only one that definitely has to be deployed. So let's back out, pick units again. Yeah. So based off of who was their last chapter, let's throw in a boo off stage. Booed. Gonna throw 4 people in there. just based off of, you know, potential options. Then Barack. Let's throw in Michaela and Rudius. Just throw it out there. Starting the poll. You want to vote? This is your time. I'm gonna rearrange the inventory so everyone is deployable. I'm looking around for something good. You could probably benefit from that. Definitely benefit from that. So we gotta get Dodger a different weapon. Do I have an Iron Lance? Michaela, Fluffy, Rudius. Dodger, Michaela, Rudius. Okay, she has bargain, so I'm gonna have her buy a lance for her son. And then I think in this chapter, I'm gonna try to deploy Helena and Dodger, as well as Fiddle was benched. Annie hasn't really had much of a showing. Ziana, need her for the lockpicking skills. I guess the last two will depend on who gets booed off stage. So I would like my axe units out front. Oh, can't touch you. Sorry. I'm gonna grab Rudius, just in case he doesn't get booed off stage. Just to fill out my front line. Has good defense. So the plan is for Rudius to go here, and then for Nessie to go here, deal with the sword units, way better than Nessie would, as well as Annie can get some chip damage. We get Ziana some damage. Dodger can stand over here on the west side. Yeah, Helena just needs to be visible. Alright, so I'm going to close the poll. So what do we do if it's a tie? It's a tie, Ben, Michaela, Rudius. Does that mean I can't take any of them? Ben, Michaela, Rudius. Well, I don't really think I need Fluffy on this chapter. The low movement would really slow me down. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. All three of them got booed off stage. Triple. Then Mick. And then Rude. Is that all of Dicehead's units? No, it's fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay. So let's bench Barack and put Bobbington in, then I could split the party. Rearrange the things a little bit. So you don't need this stuff, let's give it away. You don't need this stuff, give it away. You have a steel bow? You do. Let's give you this killer lance. Well, javelin would be nice. Who else could use lance? I don't think I have any other lance users deployed. Okay, axe, lance, or sword. There we go. Let's do it. I think everyone is in a good enough spot. Let's save and begin. Okay. So we gotta get more people watching the stream. That's a big goal. If you know anyone that's potentially interested in this kind of stuff, just like let them know what's going on. It is kind of fun to just make videos from it, though. The highlight reels, I like that. My wife does a good job on it. So we got a steel lance. She didn't pay me to say that in anything other than spaghetti tonight. But I love spaghetti. Spaghetti's my favorite, so maybe I just have Nessie and like the other frontliners do not get the kills. They'll just stand there on the pole, on the pillar. Good stuff, Ziana. So Ziana's definitely on the part of the group that's going north. And Ziana's best paired with Zephyr, so I'm going to have Zephyr follow with her. Definitely feeling much better with just this water. Magic defense resistance. The power of the wind, a little bit windswept, not sept. I don't know what windsept would even be. So if I have if I have Annie stand here, then these swords people would be free food. Because I don't have Fluffy. So I'm gonna have, well, if I have them stand there, I could always have Nessie stand in front of her, because I want to give Annie kills. There we go, let her catch up a little bit. Hasn't seen a bunch of screen time. Fortunately, base FE8, even on hard mode, it's not too bad. It's pretty forgiving. That's why I chose it as my starting thing. So we are not on chapter 7. Let's fix that. Let's fix that before it's way too late. This is chapter 8. It's a trap. Yep, it's a trap. How much void does Dodger have on the pillar? 90. Without any support bonuses. So let's just have Helena move up. Aggro the archer. Dodger is gonna stand here, probably. Well, how did the sword users do? 115. 98. Like it. No one needs to fight the sword users. The sword users don't have anyone in range. And then this archer does 16, but they're weighed down probs. So they can't kill Helena. And then let's just have Lalalicious come up here. I'm gonna have Lalalicious go with the group that's going to the north. So it's gonna be Ziana, Annie. Is it just the mage group that goes north? Probably. It's a lot of knights. It's a bunch of free kills. So there. That'd be too strong of a group that goes north. But maybe I just have Ephraim's party, not Ephraim, Edge's party, join up with Erica, and not Erica, Alicious, and go the other way. Good dodges by Nessie. The MVP queen. Let's see it. Ouch. She does live to serve, though. So she'd be fine. Edge. Klaus. Fusion. There we go. When she came back, he decided he was done being on top of my desk. He's definitely an underdweller now. Alright, just to recap, this is Klaus. He's a soldier. Has an unlucky soldier of Renais, who just blends in to survive. I don't know. When I'm reading this, I always think Renais, even though yeah, I just say it wrong. has a support with Edge already. They have Fortune and Shade. Fortune because they have 0% luck growth. This is Edge, who has Fury, Fortress Defense, and Vigilance, as well as Evanson's Axe. So they're Phantoms, so they did start with 1 HP, except main squeeze, or me. I put all 12 points in the stat boosting into HP. Yep, welcome back, Fusion. Here's Fusion, the Ford Fusion. Almost cap speed, as well as certain blow. So Fusion's gonna only threat really is that. So let's see if we can just bait one out. I'm gonna go with the trusted and true strategy, one at a time. Klaus can come here, give the support bonus. Whoops, buttons. Alright, so who is gonna go where? I need axe units if I go north. So axe and resistance. So I'm probably gonna take the barrier staff off of Helena and give it to Poppington. Have Lalicious, Annie, Ziana go north. Maybe I just have most of this group go north. And then Helena and Dodger can go west. Regroup with them, help them out there. Maybe Fiddle. Fiddle did take a map off. Feeling a little rusty. There we go. Armor Slayer. The only one that can use it. Dorky, nice. Not dorky, but Dorky. Annie Ziana is Calm, and they're replacing Calm and Nimi. I think this is the Nimi replacement. That's the Calm replacement. How do you do against that mage? You have great resistance, by the way. Great resistance. So let's have you pick on him. Wait a second, I gotta finish these guys first. Why are you all just ditching? What is this madness? It'll be fine. I don't know why Zephyr's on the pillar, but he is. Just needed a place to put his feet. Looked like a nice spot. Okay, so Dodger can go up. He'd survive one hit. Why was I worried? That's like nothing. As long as he keeps his limb lance. Big downside for the promoting into like super recruit or advanced recruit is you don't get a constitution bonus, so gonna get weighed down by almost everything still. Fast enough, but still weighed down. So plan is I'm gonna have Lalicious come here, and can you crit him? It's a waste of the vehicle bit. Especially when you just have Boppington kill him. Okay, that's what I'll do. Hey Munchie, you gonna say hi this time? Nope, he doesn't want to. He's in a bad mood today. Tonight, at least. Not today. He was really cute and cuddly earlier. Let's do it. Oop. %. That's what I like to see. Boppington submitted by Bop Bop the Sad Clown. Using their dark magic to do good stuff. Ah, the boss is a random movement AI. I did that because I thought it was more thematic for him being an entombed. Easy to keep. Good level. Wait, did he get hit? I was looking somewhere else. What was the hit chance? Okay, 48% for Nessie, 0% crit. Good. And another hit. Got hit by an 18. Wow. It's really not my lucky night tonight. Okay, so if I go in, I would want to just be here. Anyone can kill. It would be fusion. Nice. Gotta cap that speed. Fast. Speed and luck. Okay. Do I have any healing items? No, that's right, I used them all. Okay. So, would you survive a hit? 10. No, they're just kind of stuck. No, I used all of them. They were all used. It was a rough map last time. Just had two power level 2. We had two power level 2 classes. So the soldier and the phantom are weaker starting classes, but they're definitely growth classes. A bit safer than the recruit, but definitely growing classes. The Dodger, did you have a job for you? Can he even hurt them? I need to steal that. Yoink. Heal you up. I think Helena's palette got changed. Feels like an escort chapter. Kinda. Tell me more. What are you thinking when you say that? Maybe I'll have them group up because there's enough mages up here. No. I need Boppington and Lalicious to stick together. So if I open that door, what's gonna happen? Open the door. Have to have Nessie stand in front of that door. So then Ziana doesn't get wrecked unless Ziana can get... Nope. 1. Yeah, I could rescue drop him, but then Nessie wouldn't be able to heal. So let's pick it. Pick the door. So escort chapter is like escorting them to the throne? Or you mean like we have to save Ephraim and then escort him? Yeah, let's just keep all the mages together. No, that's a bad idea. Yeah, Zephyr can join this group. That's fine. Nessia, come over here. Arnax. Volmery. I think she can take him on. She won't kill him. She doesn't do that much damage. And then Fiddle, emotional support backup, can swap in later. Just stand here for the support bonus, or like to build that support. 23% chance to hit. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Didn't want to dodge anyways. Who needs that? Dodger does. Yeah, I agree with you. Very risky. If he were to get surrounded, and then with the Fury, that's if he doesn't kill him on enemy phase. If he kills on enemy phase, Fury doesn't proc. But yeah, very risky build. I liked the idea though, so this sounded fun to me. Cavs haven't shown up yet, so I'm not dilly-dallying too badly. Could be worse. You just go in here and slay this dude. You totally could. You don't even need your mom, but I'll put her there just in case. Do I give the killer lance? Slim lance does not kill. I want to kill. Good dodge. Well, it's guaranteed, so what's the point? Let's see about my leadership stars. How good is this army? 14? I mean 16, I can read sometimes. So, Nesty, you got backup. I don't think you can hurt him. You can hurt him. Can you kill? No. So if I did 6 damage, that'd leave him at 8. 8 could kill with them, and then I could pop up with Fiddle, and Fiddle could take the front, but then Fiddle would be hit by 3 knights. So the better strategy is just back her up, move Annie in. It's okay. It's okay. There's no rush. No rush. Yeah, I was kind of worried about Dodger too, honestly. Just, well, in that trainees phase, it was really risky. It's a good dodge build. Maybe the only adjustment I would potentially make is just give him a little bit of skill, a little bit of HP, a little bit of defense res, just because then it's more exciting, randomly getting one of those stat level ups. Doesn't have to be a big percentage, maybe like 5 or something, or 1, just to have the random chance. But that's my curiosity. So Lance, 17, 10 damage. Okay, let's move Fusion over. Well, would Fusion just kill him? Gotta give Klaus some XP. I don't know if this is the right spot for Klaus to get XP, but let's move Fusion over so we're not trapped in that hallway. Get Edge closer to Helena. Klaus over here. Their submitter is a visionary. Yeah, Mini-Boss Atlas did a good job. The leadership stars are just, it's really nice. It helps everyone. Strength and luck. Kind of a sacrifice though at the same time, because if they were to spend the 5 points into something else to help them dodge, or you know, help them hit, just them personally, there are other ways to do it. But if they want to be a team player, leadership stars are always appreciated. They're the reinforcement caps, the ones that were chasing down Edge and his army. Edge, Klaus, and Fusion. Hey Klaus, how do you do? Not terrible. Gotta level you up. You have great growth potential. Great growth potential. Is this suicide? Did you get dodge? Do they have any follow-up? No, but I could always bait them in with Helena, which is what I'll do. Stand here. And then I can set up for the southwest side with the calves. Maybe I'll put $15. Fusion is not a game over condition, so I think what I'll do is I'll move Klaus here with a javelin, and then I'm gonna put Fusion right here. Just in case. Could you hold on to this for a second? Zephyr, come join us, please. Thank you. So we got Nessie, Annie. Oh, 13 HP. I think that's what Annie... it was still one short. 1 HP too short. I could rescue her out and then shoot her with Ziana. That's what I think I'll do. Make it a little easier, and then I could have Lala-licious out there next to Nessie, and then they wouldn't be able to get 3 hits on one of them. But is that the right move? That's 11 damage. 13, potentially, 9. I don't think that's the move. I don't think so. Maybe I could put her over here in this corner if I had healed her. So I go here. I'm thinking this is just taking a little bit, just a wee bit too long. So I'm going to have her stand in this corner. So then there's an option. She won't die even if she gets hit. It's only that night. I'm going to have Lala-licious go up here. You can hold the Regal bit. Well, just this Steel Axe. Yeah, just the Steel Axe. And then Poppington can take Annie and plop her right there. Good dodge, good stuff. I think Nessie must have gained some strength. Good dodge. Yeah, Fusion's gonna double. He's gonna double everyone for quite a while, as long as... Melina, thank you for being so alluring. Good stuff. So Fusion and Dodger have very similar builds. Fusion went fully into the speed, like just committed, and then speed and luck. Dodger has more strength, guaranteed luck. All right, so here, I'm gonna go over here, use the Soul Cleaver, get rid of that Javelin with a crit. Sweet. Forgot about the spaceship sounds. I don't know if anyone else plays XCOM, but I'm a huge fan. Like, I love XCOM. I've played Enemy Unknown, I played XCOM 2, did a couple modded runs of XCOM 2, following along with a different YouTuber. Like, they have a mod list, and it's good. They just started a new season, and I've been thinking about doing it, just haven't gotten around to it, but soon I will. I'm letting them work out the bugs before I start trying that list. Strength and luck, good. Is he gonna cap strength? On average, he should. Yep, on average, he should. I get this in kill range for you. So slow. There we go. Could always just peg him. But can I get him in kill range? I don't like that he has a sword. not with edge. So I'm gonna put fusion here. Give me that lance back. You can't even use lances. Fool. Let's just try to kill him. Not because he's a threat, but because it'd be cool. If anyone wants to make fusion a custom portrait where it's just a car, that would be fantastic. I think that's exactly what Danny would go for. Zephyr 7, 7, 8. You are fine. You can stand here, Klaus. Get a little bit of chip. I think that's what I should do with Klaus. Just let him use his javelin. Stay back. Stay alive. Helena can be... yeah, here. Let's bust through. Open her up. Just trying to think of a place for this thing. But I kind of put it to like cover that up, but then it's hard to see what it actually is, what the number is. So, Diana, do you just steal? Just steal and go? If I can kill one of those knights, then I will probably have her steal. I think I could with Lawlicious, but then he'd get sniped. Poppington can't reach. Fiddle can't reach. So maybe I just go for this one. Oh, that's so close. If Diana helps, it's guaranteed. Here we go, Diana. And then I could have Nessie stand on the other side of Diana, so then they shouldn't be able to reach her because they've got short, stubby legs, just like Fluffy. Just barely. There we go. And then I'm gonna have Nessie stand here. It'd be nice if she dodged. I forgot about Annie. You can't die yet. So there we go. Just keep putting you somewhere else. I wonder if I have like a sugar or glucose thing, because I'm not drinking the Gatorade or the Kickstart. No phlegm, none of that. That was making me cough earlier. But I like those things. I don't know if I could give them up. Maybe it's just not when I'm streaming or something. You're trying to go for the dodger? Fool. I'm gonna have to take all the slim lances out of the inventory of all the other units and just keep them for dodger. Okay, Ziana, what's in this chest? Pick. Sweet. Nice angelic robe. Honestly, I might give it to Lala Licious. Well, enough HP growth. They should be fine. Maybe Nessie? Yeah. Nessie might be a good investment for that. Okay, onward. Let us go. Heal up the edgelord. He's low. Laos. I like doing one side at a time, but whatevs. You can stand here. This is the regal bit. That is one light axe. That is. Maybe I should change that. Hello. Yes, you are Seth. Get everyone set up. We're in the room. Good dodge. Any threats in that room? Just this archer. Let's go. Ooh, nice. That is perfect timing. Does anyone get the XP though? Because sure, a lot of delicious kills, but 10 XP is free, so I'm gonna just do that first. This is twice. I think this is the first stream Lalicious has been proccing their remove, and it's only gonna get better from here. Just only gonna get better. Need you here. You have more speed anyways, so I get Annie back. This is just a sword unit with 11 speed. I mean 10 speed. And speed. Maybe I have Klaus do this. Yeah, I think I could. Yeah, I'm gonna have Klaus do it. He needs it. Gonna leave that spot open next to him. Just so then someone can do stuff if they need to. Like Zephyr, primarily. Doop-a-doop. Fiddle hasn't really had a chance to do too much. There have been a lot of Lance's units. Kind of hard if you're sword locked versus Lances. It's a hard knock life. Klaus, way to stand your ground. Pulling out the thieves. Alright. So if you were to retreat because you need to, any XP is better than none. Magic. Speed and defense, okay. It's the redeeming stats. Give this one to dodge. I probably should have saved the Slim Lance a little bit there. I'm gonna have to tell Mini Boss Atlas that you said they were a visionary. They'd love to hear it. Would you got more magic? See, that's what I'm talking about, the 15% growths. It happens. It's like every 10 levels. You get one. I don't know why I'm moving Edge up first. Edge doesn't do great against swords. Gonna have to buy a new heal staff soon. Okay, my plan for this room is to try to give as much XP to Fiddle as possible. So I'm gonna get Fiddle to kill this knight, and then hopefully the mages. I think he can steal from all of my units. Except Nessie. Nessie has nothing to steal. Take that, punk. You don't want what she has. She's just got axes for you. And leave that space open in particular. There we go. Brado, we're over here. And I didn't even see those spawn in. Are those ambush spawns? Nice. Nice. That was not in your favor. Definitely not in your favor. Okay. So if Klaus, you're not Klaus. Does fusion just kill? Probably. Definitely. Is that a bad thing? I think so. I think fusion would drop off pretty bad. Not right away. Has great starting stats, great promo gains. It's just he'd drop off. Not being able to get skill is... Well, he has certain blow, so he doesn't really need skill. But I don't know if I can commit to the speed. Zephyr, how would you do against the sword person? 7/7. You got a lot of 7s. They double. They do 20 damage. You would die. And that's the end. Okay, I killed the mage. So let's go over here. Whoops, wrong weapon. You cannot kill the mage yet. You do pretty good, Annie. Let's see. It is a small sacrifice, but I'm willing to make it. For the crit? Sacrifice, I meant their sacrifice. I keep forgetting they can use light magic, so that probably would have been a good thought. Let's have you move. And Fiddle kill you then? Probably. There we go. Just gotta get him started. So close, so close. So who's next? A lance user. Crit for the save? Yeah. Well, the only way Annie would have died was if they crit her. Which is possible. It's definitely possible. Fiddle does okay against that one. So I think maybe I'll just have Lalolicious. Maybe... Well, Nessie needs to get healed. And then I'll have Nessie move forward to aggro the other one. Good dodge. I didn't check if the knight could reach her too. That was a slight oversight on my side. Tirado's coming out. Okay, we might have to back up a little bit. Even though Tirado's an entombed, he's still a pre-promoted boss, and the bosses get 2 additional stats per chapter. So at this point it's chapter 8, so they have 26 stat points. There we go. I almost call it skank points or scat points, whatever that would be. But okay, right here, 1, 2. So right there's my goal if I can get there within 3 spaces. 1, 2, and 3. I'm probably not going to support here because the best support for fusion is Fluffy. I'm gonna have you here, and then I'm gonna have Zephyr closer. So I want to stay out of reach of him. That is for sure. So 5 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got back up, Nessie. And then I want you out of reach of this mage too. So maybe I get everyone back to at least here. Could give Nessie that kill if I wanted. Fiddle. I want to... Maybe I'll have you fight this knight, but just not this turn. I'm thinking. Okay. So, backing everyone up. At this point, let's see. Okay. Annie, Ziana. Annie. Kill. Probably rescue you out. Is this 3 or 4 levels for Annie this chapter? Strength, defense, and resistance. Gotta hit the gem. Just hiding it under that cloak pretty well. So I'm gonna save. And I forgot these guys are not the strongest bunch in Constitution. So we're gonna move. Everyone back it up. Take you, drop you here, go back. And then I'm gonna move you here, heal up Fiddle. And have Fiddle sneak in for the kill on the knight. Just a little back forth, it's part of the dance. Gotta practice the dance. If you don't practice the dance, you're gonna die. Dorado will probably run away. Have him set to random movement, so should be fine. I forgot to check, and I forgot. Is this the end? Ah, dude. That is 100% me. I'm sorry, Klaus. That was me. That's not you. I gave you the wrong weapon. I didn't even look to see how fast they were compared to how fast you were. That's me. So let's see if I have the portrait ready. I do, but I'll clean it up, don't you worry. Filter. That's too much. So that's our first death this run. You'll be remembered in Mist. Just trying to get you XP. Speed. Yeah, I totally spaced that he had to have the Iron Lance equipped. Space case. Yep. No more power dynamic. I'm gonna have to choose a new partner for Edge to support with. Maybe Fusion? There's an opening. I don't know. I'll have to think about it after the stream. Lena, if you could be so kind. I did it again. So 12, 10, 12, just be 10 damage, 14, you'd be fine. Alright, so it's just staying out of Dorado's range, or maybe just going into it. Can't dodge him all the time, he's gonna have to commit. So 4, I think as long as I don't stand here, I'll be fine. So just whoever can kill this mage. It's not great. It's not great. Bobbington. Klaus had pretty good growth potential. Pretty good growth potential. And Shade doesn't help if you're the only unit that they can attack. That is, if this were XCOM, that's Commander Error. I don't remember. Tactician is this game. There we go, Ziana. He did make it to like level 9, I think, so had a few levels to grow. I don't think he was growing that good. This is me just coping, but for my failure. RNG was not blessing him. How about that? Fiddle or Malicious Fiddle, because he is not a game over condition. And because I am chicken blood, I'm just going to borrow your inventory for a second. Wait, who can attack you? Okay, Lawlicious is going in. Who else would fight him if he stood there, just the bad guy? It's okay. Yep, Torado did choose that one. My men were unable to finish the job, were they? It falls on me to show you my own special brand of power. No way. No way. What? Fiddle. Dude. That is, that's not good. Okay, I'm gonna add Fiddle to the thing. Getting sloppy or something, I don't know. So I'm going to copy these filters, apply these filters. Yeah, that was super unlucky. Like only a 45% chance to hit and a 9% chance to crit. And it happened. That crit boost is... Yeah, this is the first boss to get a kill. As well as the first map to have deaths on. Well, gotta tighten it up. Tighten it up. Okay. Can't risk anything else. So Dodger is going to go up here. Can you just kill? If you hit. Fiddle didn't have any leadership stars, I believe, as well as Klaus didn't. So, in that respect, if that didn't change, I'm gonna fix this padding, this thing a little bit. Yeah, still sad about the loss. And then I'll add in, when it's not my turn, when there's a bigger thing, I'm gonna add in some filtering. So it is not too late to submit more units. I do my best, but as you can tell, I'm definitely human, so make some dumb mistakes, as well as the game doesn't like me tonight. Knight, dude. Move you up. Move you up. Move you up. Would Zephyr survive? Because then we wouldn't be locked in this single file line. Zephyr 7. Gonna have to check more often. 8. This is like overconfidence. Overconfidence is a really bad thing. Because I was gambling that Fiddle would survive, but just in case I took all of his inventory except for that sword. So, and maybe a vulnerary. And maybe I shouldn't have done that because that might have cursed him, so then it had to happen. I don't know. Yeah, he doesn't look like much. He's an entombed. But that crit, that definitely like fixes that thought process. Gotta take him seriously. I need to kill him this turn. So to do that, I'm gonna move Annie over. Start with the Flux. And then I'm gonna use Ziana. Just I want to hit. I don't care about damage because there's Boppington. Boppington could probably kill him right now. All right. So I'm definitely going to add to the dashboard, the data dashboard, remembrance things, how they fall, how they fell, how they lived, that kind of stuff. I'm going to give this skill to Lalicious because they're higher level. But do I risk it? That's like, what's your hit chance? I'm nervous now. I'm just nervous now. So there we go. Good job, Nessie. Very impressive. However, I expect you'd wish you'd died here instead. Lord Valter is not nearly as generous as I, or merciful. Okay. Strength and resistance. Good, good. Well, so much for that plan of giving Fiddle kills and experience. That's not this run. Not this run. Alright, Zephyr. Phew. Phew. There we go. Good dodge. Good stuff. Nice level. Gotta get some positivity in here. What did I do? That's the wrong one. Select color, pick color from screen, that one. Nope, I am messing with the wrong one. I'll fix it later. I might not be able to get the background off of the other one. Planning on going for the other 2 chests before seeing the chapter? Yes, I am. I definitely am. So it's happening. I just got slowed down right there, and then there were 2 deaths pretty close together. So I decided to slow it down. I just need to think a little bit more. I need to go for the chests. That's kind of why I have that group with Edge going down to the far west side. Just clearing it up so then Ziana can go and do this. This map, you don't have to split the party. I just chose to. They do start separated, but it's easy enough to put them back. Maybe I have Dodger deal with the Dark Mage. Shaman. Edge, do you want to rejoin them? There you go. Let's start busting this door open. Not the door, the wall. Buddhist. That was a terrible idea. I'm throwing. I'm throwing hard. I think he'll live, but that was a bad idea. Just because I'm making all kinds of bad ideas. Poppington, you stand there. Need backup over here just in case. Okay, good job, Fusion. Being a dodge tank. Definitely not a dodge, more of a forward, but a tank nonetheless. Good job, Poppington. It's just enough to kill. Okay, let's have you do this. You haven't been able to. That's only 14. How would you do Lalicious? You would kill. They gotta die. Longbows are not my favorite. Ziona, you're needed this way. He's stuck. Oh! They're, normally this is Erica Ephraim. Lux 9. 9. Even if they do crit, with how bad my luck is right now, it'd be okay. Poppington would survive. So would Annie. Annie's got this. Job. Let's go, team. Let's do it. Alright. So I have to seize the map with Lalicious. Lalicious is Erica. And we're having the... That's just the route we're on right now. We get to decide at the end of this chapter. And I think... Well, I already said before I'm going to do Erica route or Lalicious. So that's what I'm going to do. And let's keep it going. Good dodge. Sick. The 1%. No, that wasn't a 1%. I think that's just style animation. Diana's gotta get in there. Bad I don't have a dancer. Doesn't someone have a door key? Speed things up a little. Pretty sure I got one. Received one is the proper English. Yeah, sorry about that, Dice Head. I totally flopped on Klaus. Yeah, Klaus didn't deserve that. I got sloppy. They had a javelin equipped and they shouldn't have had their iron lance. And that mercenary doubled them, and they didn't dodge either double. It was sad. It was poor planning on my part. And then Fiddle, that was just bad luck, really bad luck. It was like a 40% chance for the boss, Torado, to hit, and Torado had a 9% chance to crit. Don't forget to transfer the items from Ephraim to Erica. Good point. I'll do that. Nope, can't. But I'll do that. Well, no one else can use the Soul Cleaver, so what's really the point of stealing that? I'll do it just to be thorough, but yeah. Silver Sword. So when I replay this, because I'm gonna go back and do Ephraim's route or Edge's route, I might throw in some custom. I'll probably have it be unique unit replacements, so the ones that are here aren't going to be shown up in, I mean the ones that are recruited from chapters 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So those 7 chapters are going to be unique units to just Edge's route. So that's the current plan. Can I sell it? It's unsellable. When I was looking in FE Builder earlier, it has that box checked. Master Seal, nice. And an Angelic Robe and a Silver Sword. This is good loot. Alright, so that is the chapter. Before we end the stream, either of you want to vote for an MVP? Like, who would you... Whoops. Let's save it there. And I wasn't keeping track of kills, so I don't really know who had the most kill contribution, but do either of you have a person you'd want as an MVP? Could be one of the ones that fell. I'll throw it up. I'm going to put up a couple options in the poll. It's easier, just click a button. So let's do... Well, if there are no votes, I'll probably just choose the one that had the most kills. I think that's what I'll do. Fusion's the only reason the first few turns are possible. It's true. Without Fusion on the past map, it would have been real bad. So this, Tanya's going to get replaced. I'm going to do that starting next stream. Inez is going to be replaced. So since we're going, Mur's going to get replaced. All that stuff's going to get replaced. Yeah, the chat did do the weird scroll thing again. I think maybe I pushed a button and it just does that. I have no clue. I'm definitely learning this junk. So I'm gonna stop it here and figure this out. So big things are that next stream we're gonna be having new recruits. I'm gonna send it in the description of this video. If you want to get a unit submitted, just do it in the Discord or in the chat, the comment section of this video, or really any video, and I'd be more than happy to do it. The Character Builder app, it works great. I don't know if you've tried it, but I put a bit of time and effort into it to make it so then anyone could make a unit, just so then it's not locked behind some kind of technical knowledge of Fire Emblem, trying to open it up to be more user-friendly. So we're going to need Tana, Amelia, and for Chapter 9, those two. And then for Chapter 10, we have Innes, Garrick, and Tethys, as well as the Crimson Flash, which I think is Marissa. So definitely Chapter 9 and 10 next stream. That's 6 replacements. And I'm going to be closing submissions for that on Thursday. So thanks everyone for coming, for spending some time with me this Saturday. Hope you all enjoyed it. Hope you all have a good rest of your night, and see you in the next one. Bye.